the Southern National Handicap Chase at Fontwell next then. 3 miles and 2 furlongs. Some good horses in this. Number 1 is Bazaglio, P. Rhodes, Vintage, Charlie, Festival Stanley, D. Hinton, The Mentalist, J. Sutherland, Bay Mandalay, S. Gray, Palisator, P. Cahill, Sonkamalo, D. Thompson, Copse Corner, G. Clutterbuck, Mr. Rowdy, D. Howells, Bromyard, J. Follis, Safari Swinkum, B. Benici, Ponting, M. Cairns, and Sweet Simply, J. Shea. So away they go. Look on the different angle this time as they come down to the first of the 16 fences, and Bay Mandalay didn't jump it all that well, but the rest of them got over it okay. And it's Bromyard who's the early leader from Copse Corner in second. On the inside is Bay Mandalay, recovered from that mistake, and then comes Bazaglio. Bazaglio on a recovery mission after last week's disappointing run. He's dropped in grade considerably today, but he has got to give weight away to all of the others. Again, he's quite close up, as he's been held up first couple of weeks. Anyway, Bromyard is in the lead from Ponting in the white colours there with the blue cap on. His inside is Bay Mandalay in the purple. Then at the centre of the track is Bazaglio as they come to this next one. They stream over that one nicely. Behind Bazaglio is Copse Corner. Then the green with the yellow cap of Sweet Simply. Palisators in the green and yellow hoops. Behind that one we've got Vintage in the red cap, with behind him Mentalist in the same colours but not a red cap. As they jump the next, one on the outside there made a bit of a mistake, and that was Festival Stanley, who's just been shuffled back to the back. Was unlucky last week. Festival Stanley got beaten in a photo, but they've all jumped the first few fences okay as they come to the fourth, and a mistake that time by Vintage in mid division. I've seen that one shuffled back a bit, but Bromyard's taking them along by 2 or 3 lengths to Copse Corner and Bay Mandalay, then Bazaglio and Ponting and Sweet Simply is after that, and there's a small gap to Safari Swinkum, Sonkamalo, The Mentalist, Vintage, Palisator on the rail, and Festival Stanley on the wide outside, and then the back marker is the Mr. Rowdy in the orange colours. So, long way to go yet in this Southern National, and Bromyard in the blue takes them along. From Bazaglio up the centre of the track, Bay Mandalay's on that one's inside. There's virtually 5 in a line for second. Bazaglio, Copse Corner, Panting, Bay Mandalay, and Sweet Simply as they take that next one. Mentalist was a little bit sticky and has dropped back to last. They jump the next one. Oh, there's a mistake. There's one gone. Something's gone. Bazaglio's a faller. Well, there you go. The surprise there. Then Bazaglio is out of the race. Now that something of a surprise there as they come to the next, and as they take that one, Bazaglio is running on riderless. Bromyard is in the lead. Sweet Simply is second. Then comes the Mentalist and Sonkamalo, Ponting and Palisator, Bay Mandalay. Then Mr. Rowdy. Safari Swinkum's making a bit of ground now. Then Copse Corner's dropped back. Vintage is towards the rear, and Festival Stanley is still the back marker. So over that little pathway there then. And Bromyard is still showing the way in the lead. In second place now, Safari Swinkum. Sweet Simply is coming through as well as I take the next. We'll jump that one nicely, and Sweet Simply is now coming to challenge Bromyard. Ponting is moved up nicely into third. The rest of the field you could throw a small size blanket over the lot of them. At the moment, there's probably only 3 lengths between fourth and last as they jump the next one. And they're all safely over that one. Bay Mandalay's lost its place and has shuffled back to be the back marker on the rail. But there's still 11 furlongs to race, and plenty of obstacles to take as they come to the 10th. And over it they go. Bay Mandalay sticky at the back again, but Sweet Simply has now gone to the front and is taking them along. Mr. Rowdy's made good ground on the outside. Then comes Copse Corner, Safari Swinkum. They're passing the winning post now with a complete circuit to go. And cash on from the other side now. You can see that Sweet Simply continues to lead. The one that's detaching itself at the back is Bromyard, the early leader, and I think that one's going to be pulled up by the looks of it. He's gone right out the back. And it's Sweet Simply being challenged now by Cop's Corner. And comes Sonkamalo, that's the closest that one's been so far. Mr. Rowdy's on the outside, then Safari Swinkum, Vintage and the Mentalist are pretty close up as well, and then Festival Stanley getting closer as they jump the next. And there's a mistake on the inside there by Palisades, and we lost one? No, we've got Bazaglio has now pulled himself up. So as they jump the next, and Bazaglio's he's had enough running around without a jockey. So Sweet Simply is in the lead, and Cop's Corner comes to challenge. Sonkamalo is behind that one and still going well. The Mentalist is after that. Bromyard has now been pulled up, and we've lost another one there. Palisade is gone. He's made a couple of mistakes and he's finally paid the price. So 5 furlongs left to race, and Cop's Corner is now the leader. Festival Stanley has now come through to challenge. That was at the back a minute ago, and has now come through to take the lead as they swing around the outside part of this track now, and they've got just over 4 furlongs to race, and Festival Stanley is the leader, being chased by Vintage, who's now come through into second. Cop's Corner is in third, then the Mentalist. Sonkamalo is still there, then Mr. Rowdy, then Ponting. Sweet Simply's on the inside, and then Safari Swinkum. Bay Mandalay's out of it at the back as they jump that third last, and it's Festival Stanley from Vintage. Then comes the Mentalist. Sonkamalo is next, and then comes Rowdy and Cop's Corner. They've just got 2 to jump now, and Festival Stanley pops that one nicely in the lead. Vintage chasing hard in second, the Mentalist is in third. Sonkamalo now goes into overdrive in fourth, and then comes Mr. Rowdy, Cop's Corner, and Sweet Simply are probably out of it. They're racing now down towards the final fence, and over it they go. And the leader is Festival Stanley. Festival Stanley by 3. Surely he can't be robbed on the line 2 weeks running. Festival Stanley in the lead. Vintage in second. The Mentalist third. Sonkamalo one paced in fourth. Mr. Rowdy back in fifth, but up towards the line it's Festival Stanley who wins it. Vintage is second. The Mentalist was third. Sonkamalo 4. So Festival Stanley wins it this week for D. Hinton. Vintage was second, the Mentalist third, Sonkamalo 4, Mr. Rowdy was fifth, and